Hola clase. This is lesson 15 of Spanish 1A, first semester beginning level Spanish. And the story today is The Kid Who Doesn't Like Anything. It's about a girl who has to babysit her younger brother and has a hard time entertaining him. Bernice tiene un hermanito que se llama Benny. Benny tiene 5 años. Un día, la mamá le dice a Bernice, voy a Safeway. Cuida a tu hermanito, por favor. Bernice le dice, sí, mamá. La mamá se va. 5 minutos después, Benny grita, estoy aburrido. Bernice agarra un oso de peluche y le dice, ¿te gusta el oso? Benny le dice, me da igual, y tira el oso al piso. Bernice no está feliz. At the end of today's lesson, you're going to be able to understand everything I just said, plus read it, write it, and say it. Let's look at the objectives. First, I'm going to teach you a set of new vocab. We're going to use the vocab to learn the story about Bernice. Then we're going to practice asking and answering questions in Spanish, preguntas. There's a mapa del cuento, a map of the story, to practice writing the vocab in a different format. You're going to lee y traduce and then check your translation with me to see how well you understood it. La gramática de hoy is on ER and IR verbs. Regular ER and IR verbs in present tense. And then el quiz to see how well you understood the vocab and the grammar. So, grab your workbook and let's get started. We are in Jalen Waltman's Complete Spanish Course 1A, first semester beginning Spanish workbook. Lesson 15, it looks like this. New vocab list. Voy a Safeway. Voy means I go, or it can be translated am going in Spanish. To Safeway. We'll just do that. The yo is optional. Yo voy. You might see it and probably you won't see it because voy can only be yo, so you don't need it in Spanish. Cuida a tu hermanito. Literally this means care for. We're going to translate it also as take care of. Or watch, you could say, your hermanito, okay? Ito makes hermano a little brother. So take care of your little brother. Ito or ita on the end of any Spanish word makes it smaller, cuter, sweeter. It's a diminutive. Estoy aburrido. I'm bored. Aburrido, it means bored. Maybe you can remember because it kind of looks like you're bored in there in the middle. Estoy can only be yo, but you might sometimes see a yo estoy. El oso me da igual. The bear is all right. Or like, the bear is all right, or the bear is okay. This is kind of hard to translate directly into English because what it literally means is it gives me equal. So it's like saying it's so-so, it's, eh. So let's also put over here, gives me equal, because that is literally what these words mean. It doesn't excite me and it doesn't horrify me. It's just like, it's equal. It's so-so. El video es bastante bueno. The video is okay. Literally good enough. But good enough is not as negative in English as bastante bueno really is in Spanish in some ways. So this video is so-so, it's all right. It's not great. El ajedrez es algo divertido. Chess is kind of fun. Algo literally means some or something. And divertido is fun. Divertido is related to a word in English, diverting. And in old school English, like let's say, 18th, 19th century English, something being diverting meant it was fun because, enjoyable because it was diverting your attention to, away from problems and onto something fun. That might not help you remember this word unless you've studied 18th century British literature or you read a lot. But anyway, that's actually what it's related to. Me encanta Kermit. I love Kermit. Kermit enchants me is what this literally means. If you love an object or a Muppet, you cannot say amo a Kermit. That amo, has the connotation of being in love and romantic. There's another way to say you love someone, and that is te quiero. So there is te amo, and there's also te quiero. Te quiero literally it means I want you, but in Spanish, it means I love you, care for you. It's a slightly less strong love than amor. Like if you want to say, I love your hat, you can't say, amo a tu sombrero. Like that sounds really weird in Spanish. If you say, quiero tu sombrero, that means I want your hat, like I want you to give it to me. If you love somebody's shirt, hat, car, anything that's not a person, me encanta. Okay, let's write and draw. Voy a Safeway. I'm gonna put the mom here. She has her tote bag. This looks like a briefcase. And her purse. Okay, so she's saying, voy a Safeway. I'm going to Safeway. Cuida a tu hermanito. Take care of your little brother. Let's put that here. So she still has her purse and her... I'm trying to make this look a little bit more like a tote bag. Okay. All right, so here's the mom. She's saying, cuida a tu hermanito. She's talking about him. Estoy aburrido. I'm bored. His little arms folded. Estoy aburrido. There's nothing to do. He's bored. El oso me da igual. Here's the oso. Me da igual. It's not exciting. He's not thrilled about it. El video es bastante bueno. El video so there's going to be the video. And same little kid. El video es bastante bueno. It's okay. It's all right. El ajedrez es algo divertido. It's kind of fun. Here's chess. I don't know, just do some like little piece looking things there. Me encanta Kermit. Me encanta Kermit. Okay, so let's put that one here. I think he's got like webbed feet. Same little boy. He loves Kermit, so we're going to do some hearts. Okay, let's cover up these words so we can learn the vocab. Point to the picture you think I'm saying in Spanish. Voy a Safeway. Voy a Safeway. That's this one. Voy, I'm going, or I go to Safeway. Cuida a tu hermanito. Cuida a tu hermanito. Okay, that's this one. Care for, take care of your little brother, hermanito. El oso me da igual. El oso me da igual. The bear gives me equal. It's so-so. It's okay. El video es bastante bueno. El video es bastante bueno. That's this one. The video is like, it's good enough. It's meh. El ajedrez es algo divertido. El ajedrez es algo divertido. That's this one. Chess is kind of fun. Algo divertido, kind of fun. Estoy aburrido. Estoy aburrido. That's here. I'm bored. Me encanta Kermit. Me encanta Kermit. Me encanta Kermit. That's here. Try to stay ahead of the blue arrow. Estoy aburrido. Voy a Safeway. Cuida a tu hermanito. Me encanta Kermit. El ajedrez es algo divertido. El oso me da igual. El video es bastante bueno. El oso me da igual. Voy a Safeway. Estoy aburrido. El video es bastante bueno. El ajedrez es algo divertido. Cuida a tu hermanito. Me encanta Kermit. El oso me da igual. El ajedrez es algo divertido. El video es bastante bueno. Okay, muy bien. Let's write the words under the pictures. This one is take care of or watch or care for your little brother. Cuida a, personal a, it's not translated into English as anything. Cuida a tu hermanito. Ito makes him a little brother. I'm going to Safeway. Voy, I go or I am going. Voy a Safeway. I love Kermit. Me encanta. Kermit enchants me. And we need our upside down exclamation point at the front of that. I'm bored. I'm going to do another exclamation point. Upside down, estoy, for I am bored. Estoy aburrido. 2 R's. Estoy aburrido. If you're a girl or a feminine person that's bored, you would be aburrida. Chess is kind of fun. In Spanish, I need to say the chess. El ajedrez es kind of or some or something fun. Algo. Algo means something. Divertido. Algo divertido. The video is good enough. El video es bastante. Bastante means enough. Bueno. The bear, it's so-so. It's all right. It gives me equal. El oso me da igual. Hay una chica. La chica se llama Bernice. Bernice tiene un hermanito que se llama Benny. Benny tiene 5 años. Un día, la mamá le dice a Bernice, voy a Safeway, cuida a tu hermanito, por favor. Bernice le dice, sí, mamá. La mamá se va. 5 minutos después, Benny grita, estoy aburrido. Bernice agarra un oso de peluche. Le pregunta, ¿te gusta el oso? Benny grita, me da igual. Y tira el oso al piso. Bernice agarra un video de Dora la Exploradora. Le pregunta, ¿te gusta Dora? Benny grita, es bastante bueno. Y tira el video al piso. Bernice agarra un juego de ajedrez. Le pregunta, ¿te gusta el ajedrez? Benny grita, es algo divertido. Y tira el ajedrez al piso. Benny llora. Bernice no está contenta. Bernice tiene una idea. Agarra Kermit y le pregunta, ¿te gusta Kermit? Benny grita, me encanta. Benny agarra Kermit. Benny tira Kermit al piso. Y se ríe, ja ja ja. Dame Kermit. Bernice agarra Kermit y le da Kermit a Benny. Benny tira Kermit al piso otra vez y grita, "Ja, ja, 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 dame Kermit." Bernice no está contenta. Bernice agarra un wiffle bat y quiere pegar a Benny. La mamá entra en la casa y ve a Bernice. La mamá grita, "Bernice, no pegues a Benny." Benny llora. "Bernice es mala." La mamá le dice, "Bernice, vete a tu cuarto." La mamá le da un helado a Benny. Benny está muy, muy contento. Fin. Okay, let's write the story. El cuento del niño, little boy, que no le gusta nada. The little boy who doesn't like anything. Literally, it says the little boy who doesn't like nothing, but that's how you correctly say that in Spanish. There's a girl whose name is Bernice. She has a little brother named Benny who has 5 years, who is 5 years old. So let's just say Bernice has a little brother. How do you say has? Starts with a T. Tiene un, okay, little brother. What is it? Hermanito. He's a little brother. Who or that, que tiene 5 años. So remember how in Spanish you have years instead of being the years. Bernice tiene un hermanito que tiene 5 años. The mom says, "I'm going to Safeway. Take care of your little brother." La mamá le dice, okay, how do you say I'm going or I go? It starts with a V. Voy a Safeway. Let's just abbreviate it. Take care of, cuida, a, the personal a in front of the person, to your hermanito. 5 minutes later, Benny complains, "I'm bored." So Bernice starts trying to entertain him. She gives him the bear, but me da igual, and he throws it. So Benny yells. How do you say it? Grita. "I'm bored." And then let's have him just continue on with what he's saying. The bear gives me equal, or the bear is so-so. El oso me da igual. Bernice gives him a video or suggests a video, but he says the video it's so-so. Benny grita. How do you say the video? El video es bastante bueno. It's okay. It's good enough. Throws that one on the floor. Here's his other statement. Chess. How do you say chess? El ajedrez. In Spanish, we're saying the chess. It's kind of fun. Es algo divertido. Benny cries. Bernice isn't happy. She comes up with the idea of Kermit. He loves Kermit. How do you say Benny cries? Benny cry. It starts with 2 L's. Llora. Llora means cries. You can remember llora because you cry because you're a baby. Bernice gives him Kermit. He says, "I love Kermit." Bernice, how do you say gives him? 2 words. Le da Kermit. Benny grita. I love it. Me encanta. Oh, I need a upside down exclamation point there. Benny starts this little throw the object down and give it back to me game. So here, Benny throws Kermit on the floor. How do you say it? Benny throws is tira Kermit to the floor, al, and then what's floor? Starts with a P. Piso. Y se ríe. What does that mean? He laughs. Grita. Dame Kermit. That means give me Kermit. Bernice has finally had enough. She grabs a wiffle bat. How do you say grabs one? Agarra un wiffle bat. That's those little plastic bats that had big holes in them so they wouldn't actually hurt anything. I mean, you could hurt somebody a little bit with it, but not that much. The mom enters and Benny says, Bernice is bad. La mamá, accent mark on this A. How do you say enters? Entra. Benny grita. Bernice is bad. Bernice es mala. Mala means bad. It's related to malicious in English. The mom says, Bernice, go to your room, and gives him ice cream. La mamá le dice, go to your room. Upside down exclamation point. Go to your room is vete. A to, how do you say your room, your quarters? Cuarto. Y, and gives him or her, le da. How do you say ice cream? Starts with an H. Helado. Y le da helado a Benny. Preguntas. ¿Cómo se llama la muchacha? ¿Cómo se llama, clase? Se llama Bernice. Número 2. ¿Dónde está la muchacha? Where is the girl? The whole story, she is in her house. So está en su casa. Número 3. ¿A dónde va la mamá? To where goes the mom? ¿A dónde va? Va a Safeway. Número 4. ¿Qué le dice la mamá a la chica? What does the mom say to the girl? Care for your brother. How do you say it? Cuida a tu hermanito. Número 5. ¿Qué le dice la chica al hermanito? What does the girl say to the little brother? She asks him, the first one she asks him is, ¿Te gusta el oso? Número 6. ¿Cómo reacciona el hermanito? How does he react to the bear? 3 words for it gives me equal or it's okay. It's so-so. Me, da, and then what? Igual. Número 7. ¿Qué le dice la chica al hermanito entonces? What does the girl say to the little brother then or next? ¿Te gusta El video. Do you like this video? Número 8, ¿cómo reacciona el hermanito? The video is good enough. Es, and we want the enough word first. Bastante. Good is bueno. Es bastante bueno. Número 9, ¿qué le dice la chica al hermanito entonces? What does she say to him then? ¿Te gusta? She suggests chess because, as you know, 5-year-olds love chess, and I need to keep practicing chess as a vocab word. ¿Te gusta el ajedrez? Número 10, ¿cómo reacciona el hermanito? How does he react to this one? Well, chess is somewhat fun. It's kind of fun. Es somewhat or some or something, algo. Fun, divertido, diverting, divertido. Es algo divertido. Número 11. ¿Está la chica contenta al final? Is this girl happy at the end? No. No está contenta. Número 12. ¿Quién es tu personaje favorito en el cuento? Who's your favorite? Mi personaje favorito es Bernice, because she tried so hard. Escribe. Título del cuento. El niño que no le gusta nada. The guy who doesn't like anything, the little kid who doesn't like anything. Okay, let's put Bernice in the middle. And then we're going to talk about different things that happened to Bernice in this story. First event, Benny says, I'm bored. Estoy, and then how do you say bored? Aburrido. Aburrido, it has 2 R's. Estoy aburrido. So she tries some things to give him something to do. Tell me 2 things she tried. She tried el oso. She tried el video. But the oso, what was his reaction? Me da igual. See? And the video, what was his reaction? It's good enough. Bastante bueno. Okay, she tried something that was actually successful. What was that? Gives him, how do you say gives him? Le da Kermit. Okay, what was his reaction? He loved it. He was enchanted. How do you say it? Me encanta. Okay, but he turned it into a little game. What was that game? He was throwing it. How do you say it? Tira on the floor. How do you say it? Piso. So Bernice loses her patience, and what does she grab? Agarra un wiffle bat. She wants to hit him, but the mom enters. Okay, so quiere pegarle. Pegarle, hit him. But the mom enters. How do you say it? La mamá entra. Okay, so then what happens to Bernice? What's the mom's reaction? She says, don't hit your brother. No pegues. I've got to change the spelling of pegar to U-G-U so that I can change the A to an E and it will still sound right. So, no pegues a tu hermanito. And she also tells her to go to her room. Vete a tu cuarto. End result for Bernice. No está contenta. Lee y traduce. Read this story and write the English translation under the Spanish line by line. Los niños que no les gusta nada. Now I have two little boys that don't like anything. The kids who don't like anything, the boys. You can abbreviate their names. C for Chucky and S for Sammy. Sooner Mall can just be SM. Brenda, B. She's a student at Norman High, so NHS. Oreos can just be O. Kermit can just be K. In this version, Brenda is not their sister. She's a student that the mom calls to come over to babysit. Pause the video, translate the story, and then we will check it. Go. Okay, we're back. There's two brothers. Their names are Chucky and Sammy. Chucky is 5 and Sammy is 4. Literally has 4 years, has 5 years. One day, the mom wants to go to Sooner Fashion Mall. She calls Brenda, llama, it means calls. She calls Brenda, a student at Norman High School. She says, hi Brenda, can you take care of my kids? This puedes, it means can you. Can you watch my kids? Brenda says, yes. She goes to the house of Chucky and Sammy. The mom says, see you later, kids, or see you later, boys, and goes. Se va, she leaves. Brenda prepares spaghetti. Did you get spaghetti? For the boys. Chucky and Sammy yell, no nos gusta el espagueti. We don't like spaghetti. And they throw the spaghetti on the floor. That tira should have an N on it. I'll fix it in the workbook. Brenda grabs a box of Oreos. ¿Les gustan los Oreos? Do you guys like Oreos? Chucky and Sammy say, they're all right. They're somewhat good. They're good enough. They throw the Oreos on the floor. Brenda grabs a video of the Muppets. Do you guys like Kermit? Chucky and Sammy say, he's all right. Nos da igual. He gives us equal. They throw the video on the floor. Brenda grabs a bear and a monkey. Do you guys like animals? Chucky and Sammy say, they're kind of fun. They throw the animals on the floor. Brenda's not happy. These kids don't like anything. Brenda has an idea. Brenda calls 2 professional clowns por teléfono, on the phone, by phone. The clowns come, vienen means come, to the house of Chucky and Sammy. The clowns eat all the spaghetti and the Oreos. They dance like stupids. They dance stupidly, you might have to say in English. And they sing very, very badly. Chucky and Sammy yell, yes, yes, awesome! We love the clowns! Brenda sits on the sofa. Brenda is very happy. The end. La gramática. Conjugating regular verbs in Spanish. ER verbs. We already did AR verbs. Now we're working on ER verbs. Here's what I mean by ER verbs. Verbs that end in ER. If you're conjugating the verb for yo, in other words, making it match yo, the ending on the verb will be O. If it's a regular verb, O. There's 2 possible endings for yo verbs in present tense, O and OY, but the OY ones are considered to be irregular. So if it's regular, it's O. If you're conjugating it for to, you, informal, then you want E because it's an ER verb, S because all the two verbs end in S. If you're conjugating it for usted, then you want your basic E, él and ella, basic E, nosotros and nosotras, okay, nosotros and nosotras always end in mos, but I'm going to have my E first because it's an ER verb, mos, hemos. Ellos and ellas, okay, and ustedes, N. Remember how these are always the same and these are always the same. So e and n. More than one person ends in an N. Vosotros and vosotras, eis. E-I-S, there's an accent mark on this E. Okay, let's practice with an ER verb. The verb I have chosen is leer. Leer means to read. This form of the verb, leer with its ER on there, is called the infinitive. To read is the infinitive in English. Okay, so we're going to conjugate leer. What we have to do with it is we have to take off this ER. So we just have LE for the stem, and then we're going to add our endings on there. So yo leo. I've got le without the ER, and then the ending put back on there, O, leo. That means I read. Two, okay, here's the stem. I need two letters. What are those two letters? E, S. Tu lees. Two verbs always end in S. Tu lees. That means you read. It's you informal. Usted, here's the stem. The ending, put the E back on. Le, this, I always call this the basic. That means you read, but it's the formal you. El and ella, you know it's going to be the same. Usted, el and ella, le, always the same. El means he, and ella means she, so we're going to say he or she reads. Nosotros and nosotras, I've got my stem. Then I'm going to put my nosotros ending. Hemos, leemos. It means we read. Ellos and ellas and ustedes. Now we know these are going to be the same as each other. We need our ending, E, plus the N. More than one person is doing it, so leen. Ellos and ellas leen. They both mean they read, because in English we don't specify they, all females read. Ustedes leen. You all, let's put that in parentheses because it's actually incorrect in English. In English, the correct way to say it would just be you read. And then you have to infer that they're plural. Okay. Vosotros and vosotras. Got my stem. My ending is E-I-S, les. That means you all, in parentheses, read. But this is the informal you all. Okay, we're going to conjugate some regulars and some irregular ER verbs because we don't have very many regular ER verbs to work with right now. By the way, I don't know if I said this in the other video, but AR verbs are by far the most common type of verb in Spanish. Correr, it means to run. Yo, I'm going to take off ER. I'm going to put on my yo ending. Yo always ends in one of two letters, but for regular, it's always going to be O. So yo corro. The other possibility for yo is OY, by the way, but that's irregular. To. Okay, I've got cor, and then what's my to ending? I want to put my E back on, and then to always ends in S. Tu corres. Usted. I need one letter. What is it? Corre. El and ella, always the same as usted. The basic, corre. Nosotros. Two R's. Okay, I've got a longer ending here. It always ends in mos, but I've got to have my E there. Corremos. Corremos. Ustedes. Okay, and ellos and ellas, these are all going to be the same. I need two letters. I've got my E, and then more than one person is doing this, so corren. corren. Comer, it means to eat. Yo, okay, we're taking off ER. Yo always ends in what letter? O or OY. I feel like I need to say that because the OY, yo, you got voy, you've got soy. It's so common. Like, to me, just go ahead and know that, all right? Tú. Okay, 2 letters. What are they? Tú comes. Usted, él, and ella. This is going to be the basic. Come. Come. Just that letter. Nosotros or nosotras. Comemos. Always ends in most. And I've got my E. Ustedes, ellos, and ellas. Okay? 2 letters. What are they? Comen. And common, because these are always the same. Okay, let's work on the irregular ones. These are mostly regular, but I chose them because they're mostly regular. They just have an irregular yo. Ver. Ver means to see. View. Yo. Here's yo. Veo. Now, you might look at that and go, what's irregular about that? The yo ending is O. Here's why it's considered to be irregular. Because someone came up with, the rules for conjugating, and the rules for conjugating involve taking off this ER ending. So if this verb were regular, then the yo would be vo. But it's not, it's veo. So since it gets the E back, it's considered irregular in the yo form. But everything else here is going to be normal. So the stem for ver is just V. It's actually just V. So my 2 letters are what? Ves. Usted, él and ella. You already know this verb, actually. What's the letter? Ve. Ve. Usted ve, él and ella ve. And these are always the same. Nosotros. Okay, here's my stem. I've got a longer ending that's going to end in mos. So vemos. This is how you get nos vemos, we see, and then nos means us, we see us. Ustedes, ellos, and ellas. Okay, here's the stem. Got 2 letters I need to add to it. What are they? Ven. Okay, traer. Traer, it means to bring. The irregular yo on this one, if it were regular, you would take off this ER and just put an O on, and it would be traio. That is super awkward in Spanish. Instead, it's traigo. Yo traigo. This is what we call a yo-go verb because the ending is go instead of just O. But it had a spelling change in here too to make that make sense or make it flow better. Tú. Now everything else is going to be normal. Tú. Here's the stem. Let's put all these stems on. And then what I want you to do, okay, here's your stem every time. What I want you to do is pause the video for a second and see if you can put these endings on by yourself. Okay, we're back. Let's see what you did. Tú traes, usted and él and ella trae, nosotros traemos, ustedes and ellos and ellas traen. Did you get it? Okay, muy bien. Hopefully so, since you have these examples. We're going to make this one a little bit more challenging. Okay, conocer, it means to know. Or meet. Now, this know is people and places. So some teachers will teach this as to be familiar with. I'm going to say no because it's really, that's how we would mostly translate it into English. So it's to know people or places and meet people. Irregular in the yo form. The yo form, if it were regular, it would be conozco, because you would take off ER and put an O, and that's conozco. That makes this C a hard C. So to keep it a little bit softer, in Spanish, it gets a spelling change to yo conozco. It's trying to preserve an S sound that the C would have if an E follows it. Okay, so what I want you to do, let's put our stems on. The stem is conos, like that. Let's put these on. Okay, now here's what I want you to do. Cover up all of this. Don't look at any of the above things or the conjugations on the other page, and see off the top of your head how many of these you can remember. Pause the video, go. Okay, we're back. Let's see how you did. I need 2 letters. Conoces. Usted, él, and ella. Conoce. This is the basic, just the basic letter. Nosotros conocemos. Ustedes conocen. Conocen. Now, if you were putting in, let's say on this one you had conoceres or conoceremos, that is because you're trying to put the ending on there. You don't have, that's off. That's why just the conos is the stem. Conjugating regular verbs in Spanish, IR verbs. This is the other type of Spanish verb. You have 3 types, AR, ER, IR. What I mean by IR verbs, they end in IR. The ending for yo is still O. 2 is going to be ES. So IR verbs are mostly going to do exactly what ER verbs do. But this is true throughout every tense, that in general, ER and IR do the same thing. Usted, él and ella, E. Nosotros, this is where the change is for IR verbs, imos, with an I. Ellos and ellas, en. Ustedes, en. Vosotros, here's another change. Is, it has an accent mark on the I. So other than imos and is, it's exactly the same as ER verbs. Okay, our sample verb that we're going to work on here is escribir. Escribir, it means to write, to scribe, to script. It's an inscription. It's related to a whole bunch of words in English. This form of the verb is called, what is it called? You should know by now. Infinitive. Infinitive. Escribir with the IR on there. To write in English. Both of these actually are the infinitives. This is in Spanish, this is in English. Okay, so I have escribir. To conjugate it, I'm going to take off IR and put on the endings we talked about above. So, yo escrib, okay, that's the stem. Put your O on, escribo, and that means I write. 2, here's the stem, 2 letters, escribes, that means you write, you informal. Usted, okay, and él and ella, the basic, escribe, escribe. Usted escribe is you write. Él and ella, he, she writes. Nosotros and nosotras, here's the stem. I need a longer ending. Imos, escribimos. We write. Ellos and ellas and ustedes are always the same as each other, so escriben with an N because more than one person. Escriben with an N, more than one person doing it. Ellos and ellas, this means they write. Ustedes, you all. Put all in parentheses, write. All of you write, plural. Vosotros and vosotras. Okay, this is the other place where IR verbs diverge from ER. Escribís. Accent mark on this I. It means you all write. This is the informal you all. So look at it one more time. What are the two places IR verbs are different from ER? Two places. Here with this emos, and here with this is. Other than that, O, ES, EE, EN, EN. All right, let's conjugate some regulars and irregulars. Existir, it means to exist. I'm taking off IR so I can conjugate it. Yo exist, what is the one letter that always goes with yo? Yo existo. And that's for regular IR verbs, existo. Tu exist, two letters, what are they? Existes. Usted and él and ella existe. This is the basic one. Existe. Okay, over here, I'm going to have a change from ER. Existimos. It always ends in mos if it's nosotros, but IR verbs in the present tense, imos with an I. Ustedes, ellos, and ellas will be the same. Two letters, what are they? E-N. Existen, E-N. We're not doing vosotros on this conjugation page because it's less common here in the States to need that, but that's the other place where it's different. It would be is. Salir, to leave. To leave. Irregular in the yo form. It's a yo-go verb. All right, so the yo is salgo. Salir, you would take off IR. If it were regular, it would be salo. But that's extremely awkward sounding, so as the language developed, instead they say salgo. We're going to call it a yo-go verb because it ends in a go instead of just an O. The rest of it is regular. So two letters, two sales. Usted, él, and ella, sale. Looks like sail in English, but that's pronounced sale. Nosotros. Okay, here it's different from ER. What is it? Salimos, because it's an IR verb. And then back to the ER endings for these two. Salen and salen. Subir. Now, I know that we haven't had these verbs, but IR verbs are the least common and we haven't had very many, so these are the ones I'm using. Subir, it means to go up. Yo, okay, so I'm going to take off this IR. This one is actually regular. So what's my one letter? O. Two. Okay, I need two letters. It's like ER verbs. Two letters, E-S. Tu subes. Usted, él, and ella. Here's my basic. I just need one letter. What's the one letter? Sube, sube. Okay, here it's going to be different. It ends in mos, but what's that letter? Subimos. And then, ustedes suben. Suben, E-N. Vivir is also a regular IR verb. It means to live. All right, let's put our stems on. The stem would be vive. Vive. Like this, all the way down. Okay, pause the video and you put the endings on by yourself and then we will check it. Okay, we're back. Yo vivo, tu vives. Usted, él, and ella vive. Nosotros vivimos, vivimos with an I. And then viven, viven. Muy bien. Añadir, to add. We are hurting for IR verbs in Spanish 1. Okay, let's put our stems on. Yo añad, taking off the IR to make the stem. Let's put these in. Let's got a tilde on the N. Okay, cover up all of this. Don't look back at the other page and try to put those endings in by yourself, and then we will check it. Go. Okay, we're back. Let's see how you did. Yo añado. Yo is easy, just add an O. Tú añades, usted, él and ella, añade, just the E. Here it's different from ER. What is it? Imos, añadimos. And then these two are the same. Añaden. El quiz. ¿Qué día es hoy? Hoy es lunes. Monday. ¿Qué fecha es hoy? What's today's date? Es el 30 de marzo. You have 7 phrases to match up. Pause the video. Go. Okay, we're back. Let's grade it. Número 1, voy a. Número 1, letra E. Número 2, cuida a tu hermanito. Número 2, letra A. Número 3, estoy aburrido. Letra C. Número 4, me da igual. Letra F. Número 5, es bastante bueno. Letra D. Número 6, es algo divertido. Letra G. Número 7, me encanta. Letra B. ¿Todo correcto, clase? Si tienes todo correcto, escribe un 100. Un 100%. Muy bien. Lesson 15, grammar quiz, regular present tense. Fill in the blank with the correctly conjugated present tense verb in Spanish. Ooh. Is this going to be difficult? Maybe. Here's what I want you to do. Pause the video and do the best you can, because I'm using this quiz just to practice these conjugations and also to teach you how to do them. So I'm going to encourage you to try to do this without looking back at anything else in the workbook. Just see what you can do by yourselves. Pause the video, go. Okay, we're back. Let's see what you did with this. I yell no. That would be yo grito. If you have gritaro, okay, good that you remember the O, but you have to take off AR. So you want grito. Número 2, you talk with the teacher. Tú hablas. Hablas. Tú always ends in S. This is an AR verb. I want my A. Número 3, they clean the car. Okay. Ellos limpian. Limpian. More than one person does it. It's always going to end in an N, and I know I have an A because it's an AR verb. Número 4, we play the piano. Nosotros tocamos el piano. Número 5, James grabs the ice cream. James is like a he, L. So just one person grabbing something. Agarra. James agarra el helado. Número 6, you run very slowly. Usted corre. Corre is just the basic one. It's an ER verb, so I know it ends in E. Número 7, Sarah eats a hamburger. Sarah come, just the basic. Sarah is like a she. It's like an ella. So Sarah come, just the basic. I know it's an E because it's an ER verb. How did you do? If you got at least 4 of those correct, that's awesome. If you did 4 of them without looking at anything, I should say. So let's just give ourselves big smiley face. Muy bien. Bonus material, extra practice that's optional is finishing Brenda's story below in Spanish. You can say it, you can write it, you can do both. It does not need to be exact or perfectly correct. Just focus on communicating the message. And I'll see you in the next lesson. Muy bien, clase. You finished lesson 15 of Spanish 1A, first semester beginning level Spanish. The link to get the workbook is in the description box below. And until next time, hasta pronto, clase.